So at the pawn shop over here, I was able to pick up some games that he had sitting for a while. I knew what I wanted to pay, so I waited, and today was the day that I asked. I offered $5 a piece, and this is what I got. Air Combat, Long Box, Assault Rigs, and Gunship, and they're all $5 a piece. And long box games, you can't ask for more for long box games. Later. At the pawn shop over here, just 2 games. This one again has been sitting there forever, so I offered 5. Air Diver and Playboy The Mansion, and both of them were $8 altogether. Later. So at the flea, I had a guy bring some Nintendo games today, but I got here late. So this is what I got. Balloon Fight and Animation Factory for $10. Later. This is the reason why I don't usually do community tax sales, especially the first ones of the year. Everybody's there. And if you're not the first one there, and I usually don't like to be there too early, so in that case I just kind of stay away from them. I decided to come here just because it was close, but it just doesn't work for me. Later. I am in West Hartford, Connecticut. It's known for having video games. If you see a lot of postings saying that they have video games and they're all kind of like around the same area, and they love to mention some stuff that they have, usually either they're resellers or it's gonna be somebody trying to trick you so they can go wherever they need to get to and do that. So after I went to the places I needed to go, I came to West Hartford, and as I suspected, all the sales are non-existent. So they just basically were fake sales to kind of divert you from going to wherever that person was going. So just keep that in mind. Later. At the tax sale over here, just got these 2 games. I don't believe I have Army Men's Sarge Heroes at GameCube. Wadebird receiver, this Walkman, and the controller. All that for $10. Later. Alright guys, so here are my pickups for the last week or so. As always, we'll do pawn shops, flea markets, thrift stores, and the first garage sales of the season. It was a very slow week. Life got in the way and I wasn't able to go hunting until Friday. So we'll go over everything really quickly. Not much, but some decent stuff. I picked up this Final Fantasy for the wife at Goodwill for like, I believe it's $4. She wanted it. It's not an expensive game at all. For $4, it's not bad. At my local game store, picked up a couple of boxes that are in excellent shape. Tecmo Bowl and Go, and I got them both for credit for $15. At a pawn shop, picked up Playboy Mansion and Air Diver, and both of them were $8. Another pawn shop picked up Assault Rigs, Long Box, Gunship, and Air Combat for $15. This game goes for about maybe 20. The other 2 are less than $10 a piece, but anytime you can get long box games for $5 a piece, you just can't ask for anything better than that. The Mario Kart, I don't remember where I picked it up. I may have done it at a Goodwill, and it may have been done last Sunday, but I believe I paid $3 for that. At the flea market, it's an interesting story. I saw the guy on Friday, and I asked him if he had any Nintendo games. He told me he did. He would bring them the next day on Saturday. I got delayed on Saturday, got there a little later, and by the time I got there, everything got picked over. But for some reason, whoever picked them up didn't get one of the games at least. and the games were Animation for the Super Nintendo and Balloon Fight. I paid 10 for both. Balloon Fight goes for about 20 bucks by itself, so I'm not sure why this game got left back, but I'm happy to get it and grateful. The next to last pickup was a garage sale at the end of the day. I went to a couple of garage sales. It was all kind of iffy. I went to a community sale, and in there, a lot of people. And I don't like to go to places where there's a lot of people. I usually tend to go the other way. So that didn't work out. And then in another area of where I go to, there were a lot of sales listed with video games around the same area. And anytime you see that, you kind of get the idea that somebody's trying to get you to go there so they can go somewhere else. So I ended up going there later on in the morning just to see what it looked like. And of course, none of the sales were there. So I'm assuming they were just fake sales to kind of keep people off other sales. So the only thing that I was able to pick up from this garage sale, I paid 10 bucks for everything that you're about to see. Just a GameCube controller, a Wavebird receiver. It goes for maybe 20 to 25 bucks online. Picked up Star Wars, the video game, and Army Men Sarge War. Garage sales are about to pick up, and we'll see, and hopefully we can have a good garage sale season. And then the last thing I picked up, I got it from a Goodwill. So I think it's a little bit more than what I like to pay, but it's going to be given, or it's for somebody that I know. And I was able to get it at the Goodwill for an okay price. And that thing is the pickup of the week.
You may continue to earn.
No, so I'm going to pay for this in cash and I'll put the rest in the credit card.
So the pickup of the week was the Donkey Kong Nintendo Mini Arcade. It works. It's in decent shape. The main thing is that the screen works. Everything shows. I paid 65, or actually, Half G's paid 65. He wanted this. It's something that you don't see, and I think it's a really cool thing to see. I'm very happy to have picked it up. I was debating whether or not I was going to get it, but once Hav told me that he wanted it, I got it for him, and he just paid me back. I will make sure to give it to him when he comes over this way late in May. The week was okay. Definitely not my best week, but not every week can be great, and this is kind of like how it goes. Some weeks are better than others. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully we'll see you all next week. Later.